And we have started. I'm the Etcetera Kid. It is Thursday, fourth show of the week. I was actually ready to start right on time, but I noticed you guys are a little slow on the requests. I still only have 6 drum fills, so give me some drum fills. But I'm the Etcetera Kid. If this is your first time watching either live or on demand, this show is all about improvisation. Everything you see me do is improvised. But I get a lot of help from chat. Chat chooses the sounds, the key, the speed of the song. I turn usernames to drum loops and drum fills. You guys come up with titles and you choose the titles. So it's very collaborative. But yes, let's start the show. Today I am live from the Sea of Tranquility. It is a lovely place. That was requested by the Courier 21. Thank you for putting me in a Sea of Tranquility. I hope all of you are going to enjoy the Sea of Tranquility we are in. It is possible, depending on what you guys request, that we may add some disruptions to this tranquility. We might send a storm through the sea. Who knows? Unpredictable. Now, let's see. Let me ask, those of you who are getting flickering, are you using Chrome? I know the opening screen flickers, and I think it is just a Chrome issue, or anything that uses a Chrome engine like Vivaldi. It's a weird thing, isn't it? I just haven't had a chance to address it, but it is browser side, I believe. The flickering is only on the opening on the voting display. That's the only place it flickers. And I think it has something to do with all of the blackness and then the little white line. I think somehow, somewhere, the connection is confused. Anyway, welcome to everybody. Let's see who is here. I can't see all your names, but we have Slightly Games, Puggy's here, Music Chick is here, Jumbo, Fairy's here, Hat Machine, Where's Hats, Dom is here. Oh, Lost Elf is here. How are you, Lost Elf? It's been a while. And Greeley is here. And now the party can start. If I did not say your name, it is because your name is missing from my list. Oh, there's Ninja Fleas. What I see is the last 15 messages people have written. I don't have a full long list. Carlito says I own the San Francisco Berkeley look. Well, thank you. So later this show, I'm going to introduce this new feature. Remind me if we're halfway in and I still haven't done it. But we'll do it once the show's picked up a bit. So let's start. Oh, I have just enough drum fills. I only have 1 key request. 2 BPM requests. So get to work, guys. Let's see. Start bringing in these requests. Okay. It's Dorf is here. So we have Puggy was able to get, let's see, key and BPM and a sound in. Wow. So B minor and 85 beats a minute from Puggy. Did I see that it is A-Pugs' birthday? Happy birthday, A-Pugs. What? How about that for a coincidence? Yesterday was Best Mommy's birthday. So we have 2 moderator birthdays in a row. Let me ask the other moderators, any of your birthdays tomorrow? Can we do a three-peat? Let's see. I was actually thinking yesterday that with this new feature that I'm introducing, I might have a command where you guys can give your birthday, because that would be useful information. Just your month and day, not your year. We don't want to make it easy for identity theft to happen, right? So we got drum loops from Lost Elf and Chatterlicious. Got a full set of drum fills and sounds. We will look at those in just a moment. Let us start loading up those sounds while I get back to 0, which I did not do yet. Yeah, I have a feeling that if we said whoever's birthday is tomorrow automatically becomes a mod, I'd probably have like 500 people saying it was their birthday tomorrow, right? There's no way to verify it. I have a feeling that if I introduce the birthday command, where you can tell to be or not to bot when your birthday is, there are going to be a disproportionate number of birthdays that are within a week of the command being implemented. Because everyone's going to want to see what happens when their birthday comes by. And so they will, but then you'll be locked in. So if you're not honest with your birthday, that's just, you're going to be stuck with it. So that's a warning in advance. Once I introduce the birthday command. Once you set your birthday, that is your birthday for life. Doesn't matter if you send me your driver's license or your social security, your birth certificate. Oh, let's see. Fafel is here. Jonas just showed up. How are y'all doing? Okay, let's see. We should have Steely Beats from Nifty Guy. There it is. That is our kit. So now that we have our kit, we can bring in our track names. You guys hear me say these things. They probably don't make much sense to you. Right? Why it's not that important for you. But when I say let's bring in the track names, up here on my master program here, you'll see the tracks, and what happens is when I say I'm bringing in the track names, it automatically fills them with the 6 sounds. It doesn't load the sounds there because the sounds are loaded on a different program before I bring in the track names. The track names are just for my reference so that I know, and I have them helpfully color-coded. So when you guys might notice, when we cut to the keyboard cam, you'll see my mixers, and the mixer faders are the same colors as the tracks, so that I see that track 5 is Apug's Growl and it's pink. So even if I don't notice it is 5, I just see the pink, I can go to my little mixer, and I spent a nice hour or so carefully cutting up these stickers to put on my, because I don't think, maybe they make them. I had to manually make those. Okay, let's see. What am I doing? I'm talking too much already. Okay, so let's bring in our drum fills. I discovered an interesting thing for any of you guys who are coding nerds. For some reason, Twitch, when I would send bot messages that had quotes in them, it would encode them as and quote, like what you use in HTML, But a single quote gets through fine. So I switched over to single quote. Okay, bringing in our drum loops. We got our loops. Fafel. Okay, just Fafel. I got it, Fafel Maestro. I have it. Fafel. We're going to go with Fafel. That's good, because that's a lot easier to say, especially when I do my shout out at the end of the night. And Dorf. Can I just call you Dorf and Greeley just Greeley? But if the number is key, that's fine. I'll say the number, but I probably unconsciously skip the number sometimes. But yeah, anyone who wants to clarify how you want me to say your name, do just like you saw that Fafel did, exclamation point, say my name, and however you want to say it. And if I'm mispronouncing it, you can try to phonetically, clarify. Okay, Lost Elf. Lost Elf back from vacation. Return to the rainy Bay Area. A lot of rain. I'm not complaining, though. Okay, let's check it out raw from the generator. Nice. I really like that snare pattern, so I'm not going to change it much at all, I don't think. Just going to vary our hats just a bit. I'm going to add a kick, though, so we know where 1 is. And I'm just going to do a little volume work. Just a little volume work. Okay, this is Lost Elf's beat. Now I'll put a little reverb on it. Nice. Oh no. Oh no. I'm just looking at some of these Say My Names. Yeah, I reserve the right to not implement your Say My Name request. Just for the record. I think I noted that on my command page. I should say that your Say My Name can only make your name shorter. You cannot make it longer. And I've already said that whatever it is has to be obvious to chat still. So chat knows who I'm talking about. So if your username is Dave and you want me to call you Bob, you're going to have to create a new username with Bob in it. Okay, let's check out Chatalicious's beat. That's really interesting. On Lost Elf, we had this snare pattern and no kicks. And on Chatalicious's beat, we have this kick pattern and no snares. I dig it. Let's see. I am going to add a kick on 1 just so I know where 1 is. And I'm going to drop that kick. Oh, no. Actually, I don't want to drop that kick. I want to drop this kick. And I think, no snares. Let's honor the intention of the generator when it created this. I'm going to add some hats, though. Hats there. Okay. This is Chatalicious's beat. Cool. It's not often we do a beat without a snare drum. But there it is. Thank you, Lost Elf and Chatalicious. Wait, I'm not supposed to say Charlemagne? I'm supposed to say Charles-Magny? Are you serious? It's not Charlemagne? Man, I feel like everyone's going to think I'm making a mistake. Charlemagne. Okay, just kidding. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, let's check out these sounds. 80s FM bass from Carlito. Oh, and Sour Frog is here. Brassy glass bells from Chatalicious. Caribbean steel drums from Nifty Guy. Is there anyone in chat that says the Caribbean? Or does everyone say the Caribbean? Then we got distorted rhythm from Hat Machine. Nice. And as always, I love the rhythmic sounds, but I can't start with them, but I will use it in the song. But we will not vote on that sound. And we have Apugs' Growl Baby. Happy birthday again, Apugs. A lot of excitement in Apugs' life right now, and Puggy's as well, for that matter. Let's see, we got Puggy Small Bites. Okay, those are our sounds. Hey, it's Ship Snacks. C. Benetti says I say it. That doesn't tell me anything. C. Benetti. How would you explain which way? I should do a vote. Should I do a vote? Yeah, that would be amazing if Ship Snack's birthday was actually tomorrow. Okay, let's bring up a poll for our sound order. Okay. So, we could start with one of the drum loops or with 80s bass attack. Brassy glass bells. The Caribbean steel drums. This is one of these sounds. It's out of tune. At some point, I'm going to go through and fix all these sounds that are out of tune. Brassy glass bells. I've definitely played that sometimes and not accommodated its out of tuneness. Distorted rhythm from Hat Machine. Oh, we can't do that one. I'm deleting it. Well, you guys just know. Don't vote for 4. 4 is awesome, but it cannot be the starting sound. So if you vote for it and it wins, I'm going for the second choice. Apugs' sound. Growl Baby. Puggy Small Bites. Now let me just play around with the brass bell sound. Just try to memorize. So there's a pitch bend wheel on the keyboard, but it's not really designed for micro adjustments like what I have to do with brassy glass bells. Can you guys hear that, or is it just me? It's sharp. Okay, I'm waiting a moment more. End voting. It's time. Okay, you guys had enough time. See, you chose Caribbean steel drums. Nice. Or is it Caribbean steel drums? Well, same sound, regardless of the pronunciation. Hey, it's Trang. Welcome back, Trang. Oh, I will tune it down, Quaker, but it's not a quick thing to do because it's not a sample. It's a sound in a synth library, which I don't know. It could be one of any different set of. I don't remember which library it's in. Library is not the right word. It's instrument, and they all do tuning in different ways. And I don't want you guys to have to sit around for 4 minutes while I figure it out. So I'm just gonna adjust it on the fly, and then at some point go back. But yeah, I need to come up with a quick way to address things like that. There's only 3 or 4 sounds that have been like that. But I really want to go up to creator and say, why did you make this out of tune? What was the point of that? I think it was an oversight. That's what I think. Sometimes out of tune is really cool, but I don't think this was intentionally out of tune. Okay, you guys are telling me it's time to Etcetera. Let's do it. Enough of me whining about out of tune sounds. That was fun. I ended up deciding early in the loops to feel the beat in a different place than we'd started. And I liked how that felt. Yeah, it had a nice sort of a little off-kilter feel. So I started doing all the loops an eighth note in, if you noticed. Anyway, that is a fun set of sounds. Cool loops from Lost Elf and Chatterlicious. We had a little bit of stylophone in there, my newest instrument I got for Christmas. Whoops. Not me if you guys see. Oh, the screen's not up. That's good. You know, I got 0 titles. Is that possible? Or did I break something? Did I break my ability to get titles? Or did you guys not give me any? Let me just check. My counter says none. Is that possible? Yeah, did I get any titles? What happened, guys? No titles. I guess I'm going to have to do the work today. I haven't had to come up with titles in a while. Okay. Let's see, kid. Can you come up with some ideas? Looks like chat is totally frozen. Is that possible? Let me check. I think chat has frozen for me. I think you guys have been doing it. No? Let me see. This is weird. It's like I'm talking to myself. I just did a test. See if you guys are still there. It looks like I'm disconnected. Huh. This is weird. Sorry, guys. I don't know if I'm talking to you guys or if I'm talking to myself at this point. What is going on here? I'm going to quickly restart this program in case I'm missing stuff. This is weird. I wonder has... Looks like it says I've gone offline. Has Twitch gone down? What is going on? It looks like Twitch's chat has maybe died. Is that possible? Well, hold on. I don't know if anyone who knows me, if you're watching, if you can actually hear me, send me a text message. I'm going to continue the show, I guess. But I'm not getting... my chat has completely stopped. And I'm looking at multiple programs. And in every one... I'm on multiple browsers. Looks like chat has stopped. I'm not getting any whispers. If you're a whisper me, if you guys can still see and hear what I'm doing. But I have a feeling that you cannot. I'm getting Snapchats. Let me see. Let me see if this explains things. Hold on. So the chat server is down, I've been told. Okay, so you guys hear me. So the show will continue. Unfortunately, what this means is that unless they fix this soon, our streak is going to end. So, how am I going to handle this? I guess it's hard when the show is so interactive without any interaction. This is weird. I'm at a loss how to proceed. Well, do I just name it myself and vote myself? Is that what's going to happen? I guess I'm going to name it. I don't even remember the song. When the voices were silenced. A disturbance in the force. Let's see. It's crazy how once chat dies down, how strange this feels. You know, this is making me appreciate how far this channel has grown, because this is what it was like for me when I started the show. I went back and I was checking, and there were a bunch of shows that I had 0 chat messages in the entire show, not a single chat message. So this is reminding me of how things have changed. So, okay. Let's see. When the voices were silenced, a disturbance in the force. I'm not sure if those are really appropriate for that song, but tadpoles fall like raindrops. Let's see, what else? Watching the world spin backwards. Wow, it's hard to be creative here. Watching the world spin backwards and a pin drops with the sound of thunder. I'm opening up voting. And I guess I'm going to be the only voter. Oh no, we'll let the Greeks decide. That's what we'll do. Let's see what the Greeks decide. Oceanus has chosen a pin drops with the sound of thunder. See, it's very useful to have the Greeks in moments like these. So that song will be forever remembered as a pin drops with the sound of thunder. Now let me see. People are communicating with me. Let me see if I have any updates. On the status of Twitch. Oops. Yeah, thank you to everyone who's informed me that Twitch chat is down. So I'm trying to decide, do I continue the show? I've got enough requests. Oh, and I just received an amazing holiday gift. It's a phenomenal from Lost Elf. Thank you so much, Lost Elf. Sorry that the first show you come back to has this happening, chat dying like this. But thank you so much, Lost Elf, for the support. That's awesome. Thank you. So I have enough requests to cover us for at least one song. So we're just going to proceed like normal and hope that Twitch figures this out. We have some new files from D. Glavin21, Neurotan, and Mitonino. I wonder if anyone's still watching. Says there's still some viewers. Wow. Despite this awkwardness. See, I just have to return to that mentality I had when I started the show. You know, when I had no one watching and no one in chat. I just have to get back into that zone. But you get used to chat sort of, you know, moving along. And I'm hoping not only my channel has been affected, right? There must be a ton of extremely confused streamers right now who have just lost all their mojo. They're just don't know what to do. Must be crazy. Okay, but I at least have my checklist to keep me going. Let's create a new empty track, which we are going to fill in a moment with the requests you guys have already made. It's a good thing we have a backlog. I see also we have some venues. So this is so perfect because the feature that I was going to unveil today involves chat. Involves commands you run in chat. So it is really pointless for me to introduce it. Oh well. I have to wait. Okay, I'm going to start bringing in these requests. Let's see, we have... What did we do already? Okay. We have key of F from Musi. I'm not sure if everyone's going to know that Musi is Musichick. So I'll have to think about if I can do that. From Musi, we got 111 beats a minute from Bybars. We have drum loops from Fefel and John the Artist. And let's see. We have a full set of drum fills and drum sounds. So we are going to load those up momentarily. In the meantime, let's start getting everything back to 0. So we have the drum and bass kit from SETLIST. That is our kit. So now that we have our kit, we can initialize, import our track names, generate our drum fills, generate our drum loops. You know what's funny is that I have this sensation right now that it's very quiet. And obviously it always is quiet, right? Because what you guys do in chat does not sound audibly to my ears. But it's interesting how my brain has over time, I think, transformed chat into something that feels like you are actually, here with me and talking directly, to me, to each other. And so with that gone, once again, it feels like I'm in this big room all by myself, just with Jiffy. It is a little, it's a little disturbing. More than a little. Okay, we got Fafel's beat. Let's check it out raw from the generator. Okay. And this was the drum and bass kit from SETLIST. So we're going to drop these hi-hats just a bit. We're going to, let's add a snare there. Let's drop this snare a bit. Let's drop these snares a bunch. Let's add a snare there. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay, here's Fafel's beat. You know what? I think I want my snare there. Okay, and then we have John the Artist. Let's check it out raw from the generator. You guys notice that? The hi-hat sound is a funky, weird thing. It's this. That's the open hi-hat sound. We're going to keep it, though, as wacky. Okay, so I'm going to lower these hats a bit. Let's add a kick here. Let's drop this kick a bit. Let's add a snare. These two snares are going to drop a bit. That should be good. Okay, here's John's beat. And I want a hat there. Nice. And a hat there. That looks good. That's what I want. Okay, thank you, Fafel and John, the artist. Let us look at these sounds. Dobro chords from Dom. Okay. We have the Chinese zither from Nifty Guy. That's pretty cool. Oh, darkness. Oh, trombones. Trombones from Jonas Kyle. And then this sound has not been requested for a while, I think. Darkness Beckons from Where's Hats. Now, this is going to be a smooky one, I think. Blizzard Pad from Kid Charlemagne. And that is one of the that is one of those rhythmic sounds that well, voting won't matter anyway because it will be in, but I can't start with. And then lastly, Voxbox lead. Okay, so I'm going to create this poll still because my checklist, it's right in the checklist. So we're going to create this poll. We're going to take out Blizzard Pad, which was the rhythmic one. I just got some awesome donations in spite of this insanity from Hat Machine and Wears Hats. It sounds like people are still watching, so that's good. Thank you guys. Hat Machine says, a real improv starts now without our suggestions. Where's Hats is saying, where's Hats saying about tweeting requests? Yeah, we might resort that. I'm not sure. That might be a really slow process. We'll see. We might be able to do that though. That's a good idea. Let me see. Yeah, let's see if before the next song. Yeah, because I could manually add your requests. I could manually add them. So, yeah, that's an option. Yeah, that could work. Because the main things I need, so we're set for this song, and then I need some drum fills. I need, that's it. I just need some drum fills. I got everything else covered. So if you want to tweet me some drum fills, I will manually add them, assuming there aren't too many. But thank you so much to Hat Machine and Wears Hats. That was a clever way to send me some messages. But thank you for the donation. Well, thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to let the Greeks decide. Here we go. What do the Greeks want me to start with? Well, I need to press end voting. Okay, Emira has chosen the Chinese Guzheng Zither. So we are going to start this next improvisation. I just remembered that I have a Discord channel with my mods. I should have checked that a while ago. I need to, in my checklist, regularly check check Discord. Okay. So we are going to do this. We're starting with the Zither. You guys can, if a few of you tweet, I just need 7 for the next improv. And when you tweet me, it's important in your tweet, have your username exactly how it is in Twitch. Exactly. Don't abbreviate. If you normally go by, if I call you, like for example, I call Dom just Dom, type your full username because my database needs that info. It's going to make it real tricky for me if you do an abbreviation. So your username exactly how it is on Twitch. That will make it easy for me to copy it and paste it in. Okay. So, without further ado, it's so weird. It really feels like I'm playing to nobody now. But I see there is still a number of viewers watching. So, for all you guys, this is a lurkers show, basically. This is for the lurkers. The advantage of this is probably I'll talk less, right? More music, less talk. Okay, time to etceterate. Okay, that was definitely a little smooky. I did the first loop in F, and then I did the second one in F minor. Some interesting things in there. Voxbox lead always makes its presence known. Okay, let's see. Oh, I should give you guys my Twitter. I haven't really set it up. Which one did I use? Twitter.com/Etcetera Kid. I think I also reserved the Etcetera Kid, but use Etcetera Kid. Just Etcetera Kid. Twitch/Etcetera Kid. Does not look like I have any messages yet. Did I reserve yet another? Okay, so I have to come up with titles again. I totally got out of practice at coming up with titles. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, you guys. Oh, I thought my chat kicked in for a second. It was just an error message saying it could not log in. Trying to reconnect. Existential Dragon Dance. Let's see. Emergent Emergencies. An oasis with no water. Let's see. That's fine. Okay. Here you go, Greeks. Three choices. Let's see you choose. Emergent Emergencies. Phoebe. Thank you, Phoebe, for your vote, your single vote. So that track will be forever remembered as Emergent Emergencies. Yes, it's it's nice. Maybe chat should go out often because I'm getting all these donations from you guys. Thank you to everyone. Yeah, Music Chick suggests getting a Discord. We did actually. Ship Snacks helped me with this. We just set up a Discord for our mods. But yeah, I think this is a good reason to start up maybe a follower or subscriber Discord, something. Jumbo says, Jumbo Manofplate, Spooky Fortress are still with me. Thank you. Where's Hat's been sending some tweets? Let's see if have they come through. Have they come through? You know what? I probably need to. Oh, I know. I'm not. Do I have to be logged in? Let's see. Oh, and I've got two-step verification set up. What a... Oh, you guys... Well, that's just a temporary code. Doesn't matter. Why does it not show any? Maybe it's in my email. Okay. Okay. You know, another thing you guys could do actually is, but whispers aren't coming through either, are they? It's weird. I'm getting emails that you guys have sent me messages, but let me see if I can get messages. Oh yeah, I'm getting messages. So I got a message from Elite. But I do not seem to have gotten any tweets. Unless, oh, there we go. No. It says I don't have any messages. Okay, I see. Okay, there they are. Mentions. See, I don't use, I've really not looked at Twitter much. Oh, and you guys had some title suggestions? Oh, I missed it. Okay. Oh, this is good. Okay, so Twitter is an option. I don't know why I didn't see these before. Okay. Okay. Well, I should say again, thank you, Ship Snacks, Jumbo, Music Chicken Wears Hats. Thank you for those donations. Thank you so much. That's awesome. What's amazing is I've gotten some follows during this. S Monkey 666, Priotype, Sonic Sound 2016. Thank you for your follows, guys. Okay, so we're prepping for our next track. And you know what? Let me see. Can I... Can I... I need to figure out how I'm going to do this. Since I'm going to be doing this manually, I think it'd be more interesting for you guys if you can see it on screen. I just want to make sure that if I show you this screen, there's nothing that is problematic that you see. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to create a new special screen for this purpose. This will just take a moment, and it will just have the information I need. Is that... Wait, will that work? This is very tricky. How am I going to do this? Adding things manually is not the easiest thing with the way this system is set up. I'm just having to think my brain how to do this. Just having to look over my scripts quick, see what they do. Is there anything that I'm going to forget that I need to do? No, that should work. That should work. Okay, I just need to make sure it's unprocessed. Yeah, that should work. Let me just... This is just... I'm almost ready, guys. Sorry. Okay, what do I need to see? I don't need... need to see that. I don't need to see that. 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 Don't need to see those. That could be risky. You don't need to see that. That should be fine. Do I need to hide those? Yeah. Okay. Let's try this. So I noticed I needed some drum fills. Let's see if, let me see if this works. Testing one. It says chat messages. That worked. That seemed to work. Did it properly create it? It did. Awesome. Okay. So let's see. Did you guys... So what do I need for this next track? All I need are some drum fills. Let's see who has given me drum fills. Okay, so now you guys can see. Okay, anyone given me a drum fill? Lost Elf has given me a drum fill. So we are going to, whoops, did not mean for you to see that. Not that it's a big deal, but. Okay. Okay, we have that drum fill. Whoops. Who else? A dom fill from Puggy. And Puggy writes, if Kid etceterates alone, does it still make a noise? That's a good question. A very good question. So we have a dom fill. I still need a few more. Oh, there's some new notifications. Oh, there we go. John the Artist. Thank you, John the Artist. Whoops. And Yinwa's here. And Cordell says, put me down for 3. I'm not sure who you are, Cordell. Oh, Dorf. It's Dorf. We're almost there. This is going to be it with Dorf. Is that it? And we've filled it up. Oh, jeez. Okay, we have filled up our slots. What am I going to need after the next one? I'm going to need more drum fills for the next track. I don't know how many songs. This is exhausting. You guys give me so much energy through your chat. Okay, create a new empty track. We are ready to go now. I keep want to ask you guys questions and then remembering that you cannot answer. Okay, waiting for this to fill. Let me just check Discord. I think I did. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. I'm amazed that my there's still people watching. Thank you for supporting me during my time of need. Okay, let's see. What do we do? I'm tense. I'm gonna do something. I need to mellow out. Let's see. Jonas has given us 69 beats a minute. We're gonna do something slow. There it is. Ship Snacks drum fill. Made it in. We did it, guys. We did it. Our streak remains. We have a key of F minor from Fafel Maestro. 69 beats a minute from Jonas. Drum loops from Fairy and Ninja Fleas. Full set of sounds and drum fills. And whoops. We are good. Okay. So let's load up these sounds. Well, I get this all back to 0. Has there been any sort of see, I'm asking you guys questions. Well, I guess you could tweet or Discord me, but those of you on my Discord, I was going to ask if there's any official word from Twitch what is going on and when this will be fixed. Has this happened before? Has chat died like this? I feel sorry. I bet what happened is some coder, Twitch coder, made some little change that seemed innocuous but had fatal consequences. So we got the Ghost Town kit from Buy Bars. Now that we have that, we can initialize, import our track names. There they are. Generate our drum fills. You guys totally saved me on. 3 from Dorf. Ship Snacks did a donation just to get our drum fill through. Thank you, Ship Snacks. That was awesome. Thanks to everyone for your and a bunch of you tweeted. Puggy tweeted me. Lost Elf. John the Artist. So Twitter does have a purpose. Okay, we have the beat from Fairy Vomit. Let's check it out raw from the generator. Normally, I would hesitate to put a username like Fairy Vomit up on screen big like this. But I feel like if a fairy vomited, it would be like, I don't know, it'd be like cotton candy or something, or it'd be delicious, whatever it would be. That's Fairy Vomit's beat raw. Let's see, what are we going to do to it? Going to drop these a bit. I'm going to drop, let's drop this snare a bunch. Drop these snares a lot. And we're going to have a massive snare on B4. I think that was good. That was good. Here we go. Here's the beat. Nice. And then we got Ninja Flea's beat. Let's check it out raw from the generator. Okay. So we're going to vary our hats. Let's add a kick here. Let's drop these snares. Whoops. Let me try that again. Oh, I did drop them. Good. Whoops. Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong beat. There we go. And we're going to add a kick here. Oh, let's have our massive snare on 4 again. Okay. I love that massive snare. Thank you to you guys, Fairy Vomit and Ninja Fleas, for those. Let's check out the sounds you guys have given me. And actually, I want to just check this. I'm monitoring Discord. So, Ship Snacks informs me the latest news from Twitch's support is they are still working on it. Okay, let's see. So, oh, sounds. We got to check out this. Well, we don't even need to check out the sounds. There's no purpose to check out the sounds, right? Well, just so you guys know what they sound like. Nifty Guys, Dark Attack Bass. Vintage Wah Clav from Chatdelicious. Endless Chorus String from Hat Machine. Oh, wait, Deep Funk Clav from Sour Frog. Endless Chorus String from Hat Machine. String Duel from Dorf. And Nylon Finger Guitar from Ninja Fleas. Okay, so we will do our poll. I think it'd be real tedious to try to bring in votes and stuff from Twitter, so I think I'm just going to let the Greeks decide. I was waiting. I was like, give them some time to vote. Okay, so Azzazelynn has chosen the Deep Funk Clav, which will start our track. Okay, so let me just keep track what you guys are all saying. So I'm just looking at your tweets quick. Okay. Dorf sent a drum kit request. Hashtag keep the Greeks unemployed. Somebody who doesn't know what we're talking about would think that's an awful thing to say. like there are serious economic problems in Greece. How dare you, Dorf, say that? No, we're just talking about the mythological Greeks of lore from Olympus. The gods and goddesses and titans and titanesses. Whoa! Ah! We're back! Musichick has just said chat. Oh man! I think we're back, guys. I think we are back. Or maybe, wouldn't that be amazing? Maybe only Musichick can type? What if I could see there can be weird, I know how databases work. Weird things could happen where, oh no, Spooky Fortress is here again. As Haslin says, freedom. Oh man, not a moment too soon. I was about to have a nervous breakdown. It's one of the most, it shouldn't be weird, right? Like, I mean, I'm always just in an empty room doing this show, but it felt. Oh, everyone's back. Lost Elves, Ship Snacks, Dorf, Lucky Slug, Kate Bounty, Kid Charlemagne, Gelb Nudell. How's it going, Gelb Nudell? Who else? Yinhua's here, Puggy's here. Weed is here. Nice. Oh, man. Dom's here. Thank you, John the Artist. Yeah, I felt like I forgot how to stream a little bit. So I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to play music anymore. I'm usually in a zone when I do an improv, and on the one just before, I definitely felt not quite there. And Dorf says, now I can go back to working. Yeah. Courier 21 is here. Oh, nice. Sonic Sound. Well, thanks to everyone's creativity for making use of Discord and Twitter. Ariona's here. Hat Machine. Oh, man. Oh, and Ariana says, best mommy said a fairy would vomit glitter. That is right. That's exactly what it would be. Glitter. Reunion. We are back together. Oh, man. So Sonic Sound, in order to make sound requests, you have to go, it's ! sound. Oh yeah, Dom's explaining. Spooky Porter says, 1517, never forget. So I feel so much empathy for Twitch, right? Well, for Twitch, because this has happened to me a bunch of times before a show where I'll have done something and I'll have broken a key component, and I know you guys are waiting for me to start, and I'm frantically trying to debug the problem, and I just know that I'm impacting all you guys. So imagine what it's like if you're a programmer for Twitch and you know that there are probably a couple million people or something who whose voices are unheard because of the mistake you made. Although it might not have been a programmer mistake, it could have been, who knows, maybe there was some weird sort of chat denial of service attack. I don't know if that's possible. Well, I think they have rate limiting built in, so it should be easy to block that, but who knows what happened. But good for Twitch for fixing it. Music Chick says, somebody get Kid a towel. Wait, am I sweating? Oh, wow. I literally could fall asleep right now. That took out so much energy on me. I see Spooky Fortress just at venue Twitch High Command. Yeah, I think that's one trademark thing I feel safe doing on here is we could have a venue called Twitch High Command and headquarters, and I'm not too worried about Twitch suing me. Okay, so we're back. We are back. Wow. That was really exhausting. Okay, I'm going to play this song. Let's do it. So this time, you guys have a lot of titles saved up, I'm sure. We're going to do a mellow one. Sort of therapy, I think. This will be some therapy. I bet, which sound was I supposed to start with? I forget. I can't remember what sound it was. Was it deep clav? Deep funk clav? I gotta check. I forgot already. Deep funk clav. That's right. Okay. Time to etceterate. Time to etceterate. little bit more relaxed now. A little more relaxed. You guys noticing my phone screen? It's not cracked. It's the you know, you put plastic on top of it. Over time, it has bubbled up, and I've not yet fixed it. But see, now it's gone. It won't bother you anymore. Thank you, guys. Thanks, everybody. It was good to slow it down. I might need to do a few more mellow ones, though. I think I need to just recover a bit. So did you guys give me a... No, we got titles this time. Oh, good. Oh, wow. Okay. Hostel is an expert at applying screen protectors. I might have to take you up on that offer. Let's see. Naaman. Ave Epidemics here. Miss the chaos. Okay, let's see. Titles. Let's see. So as always, wait to vote until to be or not to bot. It's so funny that I would get a little discomforted by this, because that's how I started the show, right? As I was saying, like, for a long time, for at least a month, there'd be a good portion of the show where there would be no one there. It was just me talking to nothingness. But how quickly I have started to take you guys for granted. But man, that was a reminder of how awesome it is to have chat happening as I'm going, so I don't feel like I'm alone in the universe. That's right, Yinhua. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Trying to choose. Spooky Fortress gave me a ton, and I'm trying to choose which one is I like the best. It's a tough decision, Spooky. I think I'm going with Solitude Forsworn from Spooky Fortress. The Arms of Friends Have Returned from Azzazelynn. The Silence of My Mind from The Lost Elf. Lost Days from Gelb Nudel. And one more. All Is Right with the Universe from Musicek. Okay, those are your options. You guys came up with like, I think 35 or 36 titles. You guys did great. Yeah, I think it was 34. Yeah, and when I look at titles, yeah, all of your titles are sorted together. I have them sorted by username. Because it's not, you know, I like to, if possible, get a bunch of people's up on the screen. So yeah, I do review all your titles. Cool Reason is back. This is Struckness. Struckness? Not sure how to say it. Oh, a Manofplate just showed up. What did I do on that? I did some voice and some flute. Yeah, wait a moment more, and then I'm gonna end voting. I think no more votes looks like. Okay. Ending voting. The arms of friends have returned from Azzazelynn. Nice. That will be forever remembered as the arms of friends have returned, and you guys who are here will know the significance of that it goes beyond just the song, but is true. Thank you, Azzazelynn. Thanks everyone for your suggestions. There are a ton of good ones. Whew. We got a bunch of new follows from Pinhill, Chamber, Spire, and Goody Who. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for your support. Let us start prepping for our next track. Music Chick is saying new feature hype. Should I talk about the new feature? I'll talk about the new feature. Let me. I shouldn't talk these things up. I should just do them because I feel like when I mention a few times, inevitably some folks are disappointed. And this feature is not going to be for everybody. Not everyone's going to get into it. Maybe a small minority of you will. But the cool thing is that even if only a few of you get into it, it's going to benefit everybody, at least theoretically. Let me just do something quick. Whoops. Okay. So, new feature time. I have now launched a feature called Bot. It's a command bot. If you just type bot, nothing will happen. It'll give you a message and tell you to go to a link. But basically, you guys have probably noticed, especially you guys who are here right at the beginning of the show, whenever a mod types their first message, To Be or Not to Bot greets them with a different message. There's about 5 it chooses from. And there are a lot of different things that To Be or Not to Bot does. Some new things like when someone wins the title, it congratulates them. To Be or Not to Bot tells you when voting is opened or closed. It gives you guys the raid link. There's countless different things that To Be or Not to Bot does or can do, because since this entire show is run off of a database, the To Be or Not to Bot knows exactly what is happening at any given time. So anyway, I was thinking about it, and I was getting bored by what To Be or Not to Bot was saying, and I was thinking about just me coming up with more things for it to say, and then I realized, I'm going to quickly get tired of doing that myself because I don't have that much time. But you guys have been so creative with titles and venues that you guys can help expand how To Be or Not to Bot what it says, how it says things. And the easiest thing you can do is you can add custom greet me commands. That's just the beginning, where when you type your first message of the day, To Be or Not to Bot will choose one of the greet me's that you have given it. And if you give it a lot, it'll be a different one almost every day. And the greet me messages are custom to you. And so that's only the beginning, though. If you guys go to the link, and we'll look at it on screen for just a second. It's going to be intimidating probably because I'm using some coding terminology. And that's why I was saying that this isn't going to be for everybody, at least to start. But what's cool is that since everyone can add to Be or Not to Bot's vocabulary, you guys will all be impacted. So the easiest thing to do, this is the format. Let's say you want To Be or Not to Bot to say, "Hey there, beautiful," when you log into chat, and this is just you. you would add this command, you type this command in chat, bot space greet me, hey there beautiful. And you could do more. So for a lot of you, maybe that's all you want to do is do a greet me message. But for those of you who are really ambitious and creative, and especially if you feel comfortable learning about the ideas of variables, it gets pretty sophisticated. I've only added 4 of these options for now, but I literally have about 30 or 40 either ready to go or almost ready to go of things that To Be or Not to Bot already does or will soon do that you guys can add to how To Be or Not to Bot informs chat when those happen. So we've got greet me, greet mod. So if the mods decide not to have greet me messages, they could use greet mod messages you guys add. Raid link. So at the end of the show, To Be or Not to Bot gives you guys the raid link, and you could suggest what To Be or Not to Bot says when it gives you the link. And then random, this is the one I think you guys can have the most fun with, is you guys can have a random phrase that To Be or Not to Bot will say once at some random point of the future. It might be next week. It might be 6 months from now. And so think of things that will, crack up Twitch, get chat laughing or intrigued. So, but this is only the beginning. It really sort of depends. How much I grow this really depends on how much you guys enjoy it. But I thought it'd be a fun way to really use you guys' creativity and make To Be or Not to Bot a lot more fun, so that it's not the same message over and over and over again. But yeah, we have variables. It gets pretty complex. It's as complex as you want to be involved in it, basically. But again, the easiest thing is just to do greet me messages. And then I think probably every couple days I'll add a new category that you guys can add to. So one of the ones that I'll be adding soon is when there's a tie, right? Chat always likes to say vote rigged, etc., stuff like that. Now To Be or Not to Bot every once in a while will chime in. Maybe in the middle of a song, To Be or Not to Bot will sometimes say, hey, that's my jam. So there's the possibilities are sort of endless. So it depends what you guys, how enthusiastic you guys are with how much I develop this further. But I have at the top of this page a wish list, to-do list, and there's a bunch of stuff that's not even on there. So it could get incredibly complicated. So anyway, that's the new feature. I hope at least some of you are excited about it. But I think it could benefit everyone, even if you choose not to contribute new things for To Be or Not to Bot to say. But yeah. Looks like you guys got it. You guys have figured it out. I'm looking at chat. People are doing some clever ones. Wow, and Elite is already using options. The only thing, Elite, is you need to do vertical bars, not slashes for options. It's vertical bars. Elite says, "It'd be nice if I get the bot to request it for me." Puggy asks, currently greet me is only for yourself. Now I'm thinking about having an option where it's like where you can do a greet me from anybody, but for now your greet me's are only for yourself. And I think we'll do something where you can opt in, because I think some greet me's might be sort of so in-jokey that it wouldn't make sense to anyone else, and someone might think, So, but that's another feature I'm thinking about, is having a separate command if you want to let sort of all of chat, because there's going to be so many suggestions if you want to just do any greet me. So it is theoretically possible. Well, I think for now I'm going to do greet me will be exclusive to you. And we'll have a separate command for greet me's that are for everyone. But again, that's down the road. And greet mod is for all the mods. That's right. But as soon as a mod sets up custom greet me's, they'll no longer get greet mod messages because it won't make as much sense then. So if you're a mod and you don't want to set up a greet me, you can just stick with the random greet mods. You can suggest new categories. There's a good chance it's already on my list, but you can definitely suggest new ones. I was going to the list originally. This documentation page had about 30 different categories, 30 or 40, and then I decided, I should be not so ambitious. I should start small. I should just see how it goes, and then we'll add more slowly. Comments. Bye bars. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Then. Thurman. I didn't even think of this possibility. This Thurman just did bot random key F sharp minor. That will work. I don't even have to do anything. That will work. So what Thurman just did is that at some point in the future, To Be or Not to Bot is going to do a request. That's awesome. This is exactly what I was hoping you guys would do, is think creative like that. So yeah, To Be or Not to Bot is going to make a request at some point in the future. So yeah, Thurman, I think I answered your question, Thurman. Yes. Thanks for hanging out, Puggy. Have a good one. As of yet, I have not added a way to delete greet me's. So try to be careful, because that's going to be a little bit more of a headache for me to create. So do your best. If you really create something you absolutely hate, I guess send me a message or something. But for now, there's no way to delete them. I should add, if you didn't read the important please read section, normal chat rules apply. So these do not automatically go into To Be or Not to Bot. They're reviewed by me or a moderator. So you're wasting your time if you're trying to get in something, that would break normal chat rules. It's not going to happen. For now, try to keep them short, not super epically long, because we don't want To Be or Not to Bot to be writing paragraphs, right? Yeah. Elite asks, if you do a different greet me, will it overwrite the old greet me? No. That's what's cool, is that you could create 10 different greet me's for yourself, or 50, right? As many as you want. And each time you log in, To Be or Not to Bot will choose a random one. So it'll be always different. Well, until it starts, So it's ever expanding. There's no limit. And that goes for everything you add. Except for randoms. Randoms are designed to happen once and then never again. Okay. So hopefully you guys are on Where's Hats is now having To Be or Not to Bot suggest a random title. Let's see. Bye Bars asks, can we add responses? Maybe have new commands appear on Bot Talk a few days before we actually implement them. Sorry, man. I still don't quite follow what you mean. We could message back and forth and figure it out. On new categories. Well, it seems like you guys have figured it out. Yeah, good on Thurman for coming up with that idea to have the bot make requests. Oh, I love it. So obviously, right now, chat is dominated by the setting up these messages. In the long run, I think we're going to sort of play it by ear. It's important to me that chat always remains primarily a conversation place. So if it seems like the bot command is getting used so much that it's hurting the conversation, I mean, it's fine right now, obviously, because we're just talking about it. But in the long run, what we'll probably do is I'll take bot off of chat, and it'll be something that happens on the website, as I'm planning on doing with requests too. Eventually, requests will probably be on the website. Yeah. And eventually, for commands too, you'll be able to change what the response to a command is. But I was about to launch that as well, and then I realized that some people are going to just spam the command over and over again to get every possible response back. And so I need to set up some sort of way to limit the number of times a command can be called, just so that I don't want chat to be we don't want to be or not about to be spamming. So the goal of this is mainly the times when To Be or Not To Bot needs to communicate information to you guys, it does it in a more varied, interesting way. So, but it seems like you guys are running with it. So my work on this paid off. So, and I should also say, as of now, the bot command only is going to be working once the show is in session. I'm not set up to have the bot running 24/7 yet. Maybe eventually. And the other thing is, if any of you find this to be the just awesome, and you want to make 100 suggestions. If you're going to make a ton of suggestions, then probably what you could do is just create a spreadsheet and whisper it to me, or send me it in a message, and then I can import it in bulk. So. Fibus asks, will the bot greet me command work with special characters? That's a good question. Try it. You can try it, and we'll figure it out. It doesn't look like it did, but we'll try it. We'll see, and then you can let me know. Howdy, Dusty. I'm just looking at what all you guys are coming up with. So what's the verdict, you guys? Was this worth my time? I sort of put all my other projects aside for about a week and a half to work on this, not knowing if you guys would be into it. But yeah, and what you guys add, it's not real time. It's something I'll look at after the show, or another mod or somebody. So it's not instant gratification. Weed, I'm not going to remember. If you send me a message, send me a whisper to remind me, because I won't remember otherwise. So yeah, not instant gratification, but tomorrow's show, you guys will start to enjoy the benefits of this. Yes, Shipsnat, or who asked that? Hat Machine. Yes, I stayed up till I was working on this till 1 in the morning on New Year's Eve. Yep. Yep. I don't know how much it's actually there's a lot. It was a lot of decent amount of code that had to be created for this to work. Okay. I should play some music. I've been talking for like half an hour. Do you guys know, because I always like learning from others, have you seen anyone else do something like this? Because maybe they have some good ideas that I could implement. But as far as I know, I don't think anyone's implemented something like this yet. I think I have a big advantage in that my show is so scripted in a way, in the sense that specific things happen at specific times and the computer knows when they happen. It makes it easy for the computer to manage all this without me having to do anything at all. Because otherwise it'd be very tricky. Otherwise I'd have to be manually triggering things, and that's no fun if I'm manually telling the bot to do a random thing. You guys are definitely gonna oh, guys, I'll try to fix some of them, but remember, you always have to start with bot. You always have to ! bot, or it won't work. I'll try to fix as many as I can, I see, but you always start with ! bot, and then the type of thing you're adding to, the category you're adding to. So otherwise, it's not going to be... I mean, maybe I shouldn't have done it that way, but... I don't know. Yeah, it would be a lot more complicated for me on my end to set up all those different commands for every category. And there might be some overlap where the category name and the command name are the exact same thing. So yeah, I think I got to stick with, you always have to start with bot. Brucos asks if you need camel case. No, you do not. I just do that to make it more readable. I figure like people who know what that means will do it automatically, and people who don't will just be able to read it better and not think about it. But it is case insensitive. It is just to make it easier for mainly for me, and also it's just easier to read. You guys know. So like mainly for documentation, I did it that way because it's easier to read. But when you type it, you do not need to. It's case insensitive. Okay. You could, I think you guys are trying to do recursive stuff. You could have the bot randomly at some point in chat type a bot command. But I think some of the recursive things you're trying to do are not going to work. You should be able to do emotes like normal, since it's just text anyway. Yeah, I'm sure there will be some bugs. We'll figure it out. But it is, everything is, manually approved. So that protects against people trying to do, well, say things that are not so nice or trying to break my bot. And believe me, there will be plenty of, I forget the term, programming term. What's it called? There's some other term, but I will be cleaning the input, so to speak, making sure that the right things are in it. Some of you guys are going to try to add some SQL commands, but I'll tell you in advance that will not work. SQL commands will not work. Okay, I'm going to do one more. I am exhausted. I am exhausted from that disruption we had. So I think I'm just doing one more. Escaping, that's right. I'm doing some escaping, all sorts of stuff. Thurman writes, poor little Bobby Tables. That's right. That's a joke not everyone's going to get. I got it, though. But yeah, your SQL stuff is not going to work. I'm way ahead of you guys. Okay, prepping for our last track. Let's see. I think we're going to keep it mellow, relatively mellow still. Yeah, where's where's that theoretically could work. That's not going to get approved, I don't think. But something like that theoretically could work. Because it does it as a normal chat message, so anything that is twitchable in chat. I think I'm probably going to set up something where it's called random me. Instead of just random, it'll be random me. But don't do this yet because I haven't set it up. It will just go into a void. And random me will be addressed at you. Just to you. And it will only occur if you are logged into chat. And it will happen randomly. You guys are on fire with this. So I'm gonna obviously today it's fine to go nuts with it, but I want you guys, especially my mods, to let me know if you think that it's starting to overwhelm the chat experience, the adding the messages, and that will put a fire under me to create a way for you guys to do this offline, and we will take it off of chat, and we'll do it through the website or something else. But today is fine to go nuts with it. Okay, so we have Kia G from Phoebus. Good night, Music Chick. 85 beats a minute from Brucos. Drum loops from Where's Hats and Fractured Encoding. Oh, and Fractured, as you notice, I figured out how to do my I figured out my bot. That thing I asked you about originally, that ridiculous workaround I was trying to do, or I was trying to literally have it paste. I was trying to change the how was I trying to do it? I was having JavaScript like manually type it in and then press enter. Yeah, I figured out a much more elegant solution that involves PHP. Because what I was trying to do was ridiculous. But I was just trying to cut corners. I want to make something work right away. Okay, let's load up these sounds. I should say I usually have the bot live by about half an hour to 45 minutes before the show. You'll see me in chat doing tests using my test account, Jike Test. And that's a good time to add these, especially because not many people will be here. They won't see them if you want to be surprises. So that gives you like 30 to 45 minutes before the show when you can add these without it, if you want to add a ton. Okay, so we have transcript from Dom Dude. Okay, bringing in our drum fills, generating our drum loops. Where's Hats? Let's check it out, raw from the generator. Okay, I'm going to add a kick here, dropping these snares. Add a snare here. And okay, that looks good. This is Where's Hats beat. That's nice. We got Fractured Encoding's beat, raw from the generator. I should say that it's important to me that To Be or Not to Bot is not spamming all the time. So the randomness is going to be, I think it's going to be more fun if it's not that frequent, right? If it's like every couple minutes To Be or Not to Bot is saying something, I think that's too much. So it might be just once a show, once or twice a show. It needs to be special, when it happens. Otherwise, it's just going to get really old for the bot to be saying random things constantly. So it's going to be a rare occurrence. But how rare will it be dependent on how many of these we get. Let's see. Did I listen to it? I can't remember. I did, okay. Let's vary our hats. Well, see, Thurman, I'm all about not having to think about stuff. So it's basically, that's one of the things I set up. Part of the code was a way to handle randomness and frequency, like rate limiting, the rate limit isn't totally quite ready, but it's going to be something I don't think about at all. All it's going to have, I'll approve the things, and then I'm going to forget about them, and who knows when they'll happen. It's not going to be up to me. I'm going to let randomness choose when and which ones are used. Okay, this is fracturing coding's beat. And if you guys saw, one of my fantasy ideas for this would be eventually we assign every message a mood, and then each randomly we put a bot in a different mood. So one day the bot is in a jokey mood, or like sad, and so all the messages are sort of sad. But that would involve a lot more work, categorizing everything. And then the other thing I'm hoping to do is eventually have a second bot where they can have scripted conversations with each other. I think that would be hilarious. And what made me think of that was, you guys know the South Park thing where who you calling guy, buddy? Who you calling buddy, friend? You know that whole thing? I thought it'd be funny if I created an infinite loop between two bots and they just kept cycling through them over and over and over and over again. So one of the days you guys might see that in chat. Another thing I was thinking about implementing was a way for you to do it so it does multiple messages, but there's a pause in between them. So the possibilities are endless, limited only by my time. And this is only one of many projects like this that I'm working on, and I have to sort of try to figure out which ones are the priorities. Okay, we've got sweet beats. Let's check out our sounds. We got there it is, Dark Bass Drive from Elite. Oboe solo from Ninja Fleas. Trombones from Fulfill Maestro. Hawaiian ukulele from Kid Charlemagne. Cello staccato from Kennfusion. What is that a quote from? Is it Copeland or something? Anyone like Copeland? Fade Cutter from Kiss the Goatee. Hey, Kiss the Goatee. Okay, so that's one of these cool rhythmic sounds which I am going to use, but I cannot start with that sound. Okay, so you guys have heard them. Let's do our poll. So we cannot start with fade, but we can start the rest. So we can start with one of the drum loops or with Dark Bass Drive. Oboe solo from Ninja Fleas. Trombones from Fulfill Maestro. Hawaiian ukulele from Kid Charlemagne. And cello staccato from... Whoops. Cello staccato from Kennfusion. Whoops. That's not the right one. There we go. Okay. Those are your options. The votes are starting to come in. Wait a moment more. Like I said, this is gonna be our last one of the night. It's one of the, I think, fewest songs I've ever done in a show, maybe. Wait a moment more. Where's Hat just added a hilarious greet me. So oh man, you guys are just, see, I'm glad I did this. I'm glad I did it. You guys are going to be so creative. It's awesome. This is such a big part of why I got excited about doing the show in the first place, is because of, well, the concept, right, was that you guys could be part of the creation. It wasn't just this one directional thing where I just play music at you, but you guys could actively shape the music. And so this is a way for you guys to even more actively shape the bot chat experience, instead of just be the bot talking at you all the time. Okay, I'm ending voting. Let's see who you guys chose. Cello Staccato. Nice. So our final song of the night is Cello Staccato. I hope y'all will stick around to the end of this song, because we will name it. You guys can give me some titles, I'm sure, some awesome titles. We're going to name it, and let's see what else. I will do my shout out, and then we'll end with a raid, a nice kind raid to somebody. So let's do it. Let's do some etceterating. I did a lot of talking because this is a new feature, but yeah, this is a music show, right? Let's play some music. Yeah, finally got that one started. I was having problems with my loops at the beginning. Things weren't looping. I had to try several times to get my cellos looping. Nice loops from Where's Hats and Fractured Encoding. Love the cellos from Kennfusion. All those sounds are great. How about the trombones? I had a choir of trombones. Yeah, and the dark bass drive. Nice, solid. It was nice. Cool. So a little quirky end of the show. Okay, we got to name that improv. Thanks, gaming guy. Okay, let's name it. Let's name that improv. Make it so it truly exists in our world. So as always, wait to vote until To Be or Not to Bot advises you. And you guys can be pre-thinking about this, because To Be or Not to Bot right now, remember it just says voting is open. That's pretty boring, right? I don't know, maybe tomorrow or Monday I'll introduce a way for you guys to change what To Be or Not to Bot says before and after votes. When the Clouds Give Way to Glory from Spooky Fortress. Let's see. Tesla and Einstein a T from Kennfusion. Flight of the AI from Gaming Guy. Melodious Void from M.W. Smith DC. And one more. Let's see. Got one more. Oh, it's give me so many good ones. As the night slowly fades away from Yinhua 2505 2005. Okay, here we go. Voting is open. Ooh, that's not good. It's not good at all. What happened? Some new users. New followers, I should say. Gaming Guy 1, Forest Blade, Bowman's. And want to go to my black van. Thank you guys for the follows. Thanks for supporting live music on Twitch. Oh, you guys are still voting. I'll give you a little longer. Hey, Rancizzle. How are you, Rancizzle? I said it was me titled Cello Staccato, did I? I forget. I apologize if I said that and did not follow through. Oh no, Spooky says, this is my first time not in the credits. You didn't even get a drum fill in, Spooky? Okay, voting is slowed down. Let's see who you guys chose. Tesla and Einstein a T. That came from Kennfusion. Thank you, Kennfusion. That was a great title. Thanks to everyone for your suggestions. Let's see. Let's look at our show. Let's see what we did. I don't think I did many songs. Did I? 4 maybe? 4 or 5? We did a Pin Drops with the Sound of Thunder. Emergent Emergencies. The Arms of Friends Have Returned. Tesla and Einstein T. This show was live from the Sea of Tranquility. Well, you know that the venue was sort of prescient in a way for what happened. Tranquility in term, I don't know if tranquility, but in quietness maybe. So I will be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, and in theory, I should have your greet me messages working if you created one, and perhaps random. I don't know if anyone did the raid thing, but I'm going to try to get all those ready. But first, let's do our little. Let me give you guys my shout out. So how many do I have to do tonight? It's very short. Only 34. Still 34. 34. I thought there'd be fewer with only 4 songs, but 34 people represented tonight with requests or titles. So okay. So I've said it before already in this show, but I did this. What got me so excited to do this show was because it was me collaborative. It was a way for what I do to be something that we do together. And these songs would not exist without the requests that you guys make, the decisions you make. Send me in one direction, I could go in another direction, but you guys send me in this direction. And so we have these 4 songs. And these names, well, unfortunately, I had to name 2 of them today, but yeah, I love your creativity, your enthusiasm in chat for all the requests. So with that, I'm going to do the shout out for all the folks who were represented tonight with a filled request, title, or venue. See if I can do it. I don't know. I feel weak. I feel so weak after the intensity of the Twitch chat meltdown. Let's see if I can do it. Tonight, January 5th, 2017, in a Sea of Tranquility, we featured the following superstars of the Etcetera chat. We featured big breath, exhale, one big inhale. Here we go. Rub hands together, shake shoulders, narrate everything you do. Here we go. We featured tonight Jumbo, A-Pugs, Ariona Squire, Azzazelynn, Bybars, Brucos, Carlito, Chatawish's, Cool Reason, Dom, Dor, Fairy Vomit, Phoebus, Fifel, Fractured and Cody, Hamachine, John the Artist, Jonas Cal, Kennfusion, Kicharman, Kissako T, Manofplate, Musi, Nifty Guy 1, Ninja Fleas, Puggy, Ship Snack, Sour Frog, Spooky Fortress, The Courier 21, Lost Elf, Wears Hats, Elite, and Yinhua. I did it. I even had time to slow down dramatically at the end. Thank you all. Thank you for making those requests. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for lurking when chat was unavailable. That was it was nice. I usually don't look at the viewer count. I actually almost never do. I think it's bad to look at the viewer count, but tonight I did, and it was pretty nice to see that those numbers were staying steady, even though we were dealing with what we were dealing with. So thank you guys for that. Let's do a raid. I'm just going to quickly find a channel for us to raid. And I also want to thank you guys for being enthusiastic about the new bot feature. I really didn't know if you guys would get it or like it, but it seems like you are. So thank you for that. It's I put in a lot of work onto that, so it's always nice when it's worthwhile. Let's see. I'm looking at. We're going to do a random raid. I've not heard this streamer before. Let's make his night. Let me just make sure he is still playing. He is. Okay, so I will in a moment give you guys the link. But here's To Be or Not to Bot's giving you our raid call. But after I wave goodbye, I'll paste the link in, and then I will host this streamer as well. So make sure to click on the link, because if you don't, his channel will still come up on screen, but when you type in chat, it'll be our chat room, not his chat room. But give this guy a lot of love, make his night, send some real Etcetera love his way. But thank you all for sticking with me through Twitch's technical problems. You guys have been great. Bunch of folks here who hadn't seen in a while. It was great to see you back. And after your holidays and all that, thank you for being here. Thanks to everyone. You guys have been awesome. Whatever you're doing next, stay safe. Keep it Jameson. Make it fabulous, baby. Have fun. Be cool. Yeah, live it to the fullest. And I hope to see y'all again soon. I'm the Etcetera Kid, and I am exhausted. I will be back, though, tomorrow, fully recuperated. Looking forward to seeing y'all. So take care. I'm out. Bye.